Welcome to a very damp and wet morning in Selkirk Provincial Park. This is day 2 of a 3-day camp trip. Last night I spent the night in the car to test camp mode and see how much power it uses overnight while not being plugged into shore power. So go watch that video if you haven't already. And today we're going to get all set up and do a little adventure, about an hour's drive to Niagara Falls and go explore. Got the car plugged back into shore power this morning just to top it up and see if we can get a pretty decent charge on it before we leave for the day. As you can see, my propane stove was left out in the rain yesterday and it did not it did not like that, so the propane is not burning evenly, but should be enough to at least boil a pot of water for some coffee. My EDC power bank got down to 59%. That's a fast charger, USB-C, so it should charge this massive battery bank back up pretty damn quickly. Could use a little bit of milk, but coffee's coffee. I mentioned in my last video that I've got a new modular setup for my my car camping kit, and part of that is like a power kit. It's got my all powers 300 watt-hour power station in it, and this 20 watt solar panel. This is my new EDC flashlight, the Packup AA. And what's unique about these is that they have a little USB charging port on them, and you know, this is my new flashlight for EDC and what I use when I'm car camping. I just clip it to my hat. That's what you saw me using in the last video. I'm going to plug this into the solar panel. It's only a 20 watt solar panel and it is not the brightest day outside. So we'll see if we can dump a little bit of charge back into this from the solar panel before we head out for the day. So we'll kind of angle it towards the sun to give it the best possible chance here. Plug that in. And then I'll plug that into my battery. I moved it a bit so that it's a little bit more in line with the sun. That's now starting to filter in through the trees there. We started off yesterday with a full 4-liter jug of water, but because it was so humid yesterday, I was sweating so much just getting the tent set up and just doing basically anything. It's like 100% humidity. It like has to be. Like, it's wild how humid it is. Anyways, I gotta go on a bit of an adventure to go fill up this water jug. Literally every other setup other than ours is a trailer because they're all electrical sites, but because we have the Tesla, we booked an electrical site so that we could charge the car. Here we go. Wow, that 20 watt solar panel certainly did its job. The battery, if you can see the green LED light on it, means it's fully charged, and considering I was using that flashlight as my headlamp all night last night, not bad. Alright, so we got that fancy cutting board that came with my new cook set. We are going to do our breakfast staple while car camping, and that is fried Spam and English muffin sandwiches. That was easy. I've had this knife, my Cold Steel Peacemaker 3, for many years at this point. And the sheath that I have it in, this is one of the very first things I ever 3D printed. This thing is over 10 years old. All right, nice grilled Spam. Well, what did the car charge up to? 79%, nice. Let's go explore Niagara. And get me some shorts, because both of the shorts that I have with me have a split in the crotch. I kind of temporarily fixing it with duct tape right now, but that ain't gonna hold. So it's saying we'll get to Niagara Falls with 62%. We're at 78% right now. The route's taking us through some really scenic locations, a lot of farmland and a lot of woods around here. Certainly beats taking the highway. Okay, so we are at the, what is it? The collection of outlets?
Yeah, the collection of outlets.
In Niagara Falls, so that wifey can take a look around, do some shopping.
Yeah.
As for me, there's a Bass Pro Shop. I really want to take a look at that. So we're in my Mecca, Bass Pro Shop, and what the heck is a lithium-ion battery-powered fillet knife. Advanced design using triple lithium-ion batteries. Deliver over 40% more runtime than all others. Alright then. So here, close to downtown Niagara Falls and really close to the falls themselves, is the Skylon Tower. Not to be confused with the CN Tower, which is in Toronto. This it's actually still pretty tall. But anyways, there's a restaurant in there. My wife reserved for the two of us to have. Would you believe that me and her, not marriage-wise, just having been together, 10 years as of today, and I still haven't scared her off. But first we're going to do some walking around because our reservation isn't until 7 and that's like 3 hours away.
Yeah.
Wow, I've never seen any of these things flying before. That's wicked. The Osprey, I think it's called. Correct me if I'm wrong. There's 2 of them. There's the other one. All right, here's the money shot. Nice. Can't even see what's going on over there because of all the mist. So there's a rainbow, and it actually comes through better on the camera.
Oh, yeah, it looks really pretty.
I love the way they've got this set up. So on the other side, that's the US. I mean Canada, in case that wasn't quite clear. So the Canadian side of the tour is red, and the US side is blue. And there's a rainbow in between. Look at these guys doing Tokyo Drift over here.
Niagra Falls and Niagra Falls. In the background, Lake Erie feeding both waterfalls, and in the foreground, separating them is called the Red. Join the Red Cliffs.
Of course, I just had to go and watch Final Destination like a month ago.
I like the old ones, like the highway crashes.
Yes.
I'm talking about the recent one that had the tower.
Yeah.
Hey, you can see the rainbow from earlier. All right, 7:30. Time to head back to the campsite. All right, so we're at 41%. We'll get there with 18%. Thankfully, we have campsite charging. All right, we got back here to the campsite and we arrived with exactly 18%, which is exactly what it said we would. You could hear the air compressor running. That battery is toasty after driving around all day in the cooking heat. Very difficult to open this one-handed. Ta-da! My very muddy AC charger. I got this 100-foot extension cord that I keep in the front of the Model 3, not just for charging it if I'm staying somewhere where it's not as close to an outlet as I would like to be, but it can also let me run shore power in the tent, which is important to me tonight I need to sleep with a CPAP machine. So this is my first time sleeping while camping with a CPAP on. Ah, my shore power coming in here. We have shore power. Plug in my charging cable to that. And this plugs in here. That should kick in and start charging. Yep, there we go. Now it's in UPS mode. What's up, little buddy? Just totally chilling. I'm here at the comfort station brushing my teeth. He's protecting me from the raccoons. He's my frog protector. Don't mind the fireworks in the background. Some people are ignoring the no fireworks allowed in the provincial park rule. So this is my CPAP machine. So I've got it all set up. I got distilled water set in the reservoir. I actually want to see how much power this pulls. So right now, between this thing just being idle and this drawing power and the LED, it's not even putting out a single watt. All right, now for the CPAP test. So this lovely contraption here is the CPAP mask. Air hose clips in. This goes on like this. So not bad. This thing only pulls, I saw it peak at 12 watts and was hovering around like 8-9 watts. Anywho, I'm gonna go to bed. See you in the morning. Car is already up to, I think it's about 68, 69%. Not bad, not bad at all. Gonna make some coffee. I figure this early in the morning, rather than annoy everyone in all of these campsites, including my wife, by splitting firewood to get the fire going. The propane stove is just so much quieter and easier to get set up. Insert the gas. And ignite it. Nice. Man, walking around yesterday, all that walking around we were doing, both of us got really close to dehydration. Car is currently at 60%. Sorry, I misspoke earlier. So we arrived yesterday at 18% plugged in, and now this morning it's already at 60%. That's just off a standard 30 amp RV electrical hookup. It only pulls 24 amps when charging the car, but it's a 137 kilometer drive home. We're at 60%. Even if we left now, the car says we'll arrive home with 16%. It's already starting to warm up, I can feel it.
Want to watch me try and remove this tent?
Alright, so we are all packed up, all cleaned up, all ready to go. Just gotta play Tetris and get all this junk in the car again. Did an idiot check, no garbage, nothing left behind. And the Tesla has made it up to 67%. Thanks for watching, guys. Was good to get out and camp in the Model 3 again. It's been a while. So yeah, see you in the next one.